Hi friends, it's Emily. Welcome back to my coloring channel. Today I have another tag video for you, and it is the tag 10 untouched books I'd like to color in 2021. And this tag is dealing with books that I want to start to color in 2021. So not books that I would like to complete in 2021. It's just to start them. So 10 images I'd like to color this year from this stack of books that I've selected here and that I will present to you now. So the first book that I chose is Mouse Guard coloring book by David Peterson. And this is a really beautiful book, and I try to align this this selection with my other coloring goals. For example, this book is from my list of shame stack that I need to get started with. So books that I need to get started with. It's actually perfect. I could actually show my whole list here, but obviously I'm not doing this. And those of you who follow me on Instagram would know that I did my first page in this one just recently, but it was in 2021. So this one I can check off already from this list, which is really nice. And then my second pick is actually the Mythographic Color and Discover Paradise. And this book is by Fabiana Attanasio. And this is the first book from the series that I ever got. I know there are also books by Joseph Kattenbang, and I have to admit that I ordered the Odyssey book from him. I was always hesitant because those pages look really busy. Those from Joseph Kattenbang even more than Fabiana's pages. But they are really fantastic in a fantasy style, really beautiful. And so I decided to get this book now. And I mean, they are beautiful. The only thing that I don't like in those books is actually the discover part, because all those random little objects, like they are all throughout the image here, and they don't fit the image. I don't like those random items, and I will cover them just up and try to hide them, actually. So yeah, but this is a very beautiful book, and I really want to get started with this book and do one page from this book, just because this is a new book, and you will see it in my haul later this month, I think. Then I have a stack of 3 books here, and I just want to do one image in one of those books. All those books are from Kanoko Igusa, and I just want to color something from Kanoko Igusa this year. It doesn't matter if it is in the new book, in the old book, or even in this Coloring Heaven magazine, which maybe I might start with this magazine just because I don't want to ruin those books. They were over 30 euros to me to get them, actually. I mean, this one actually not, and this one is still available on Amazon. So I could also start with this book, because if I mess it up, I could just buy a second copy of it. I really love Kanoko's art. And because I love it so much, I'm so afraid coloring in those books. And I mean, look at that. Isn't it the cutest you've ever seen? And for me it is. So I might either start in this book, actually, as this one is still available in my country on Amazon. But most of them are also double spreads, which also is hindering or keeping me off to color those. So these were just A4 size images, and these are actually the same ones that are in this book, just a little bit bigger. And so maybe I would start just in this magazine, I don't know, but my target is just to get started with Kanoko's images, and it doesn't matter in which book actually. Yeah, then I chose this rather old book. This is the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly by Johanna Basford. And you know, there is this beautiful tag, hashtag color along by Nikki and Niagara, which is called Nikki and the Inky Butterfly, and I really want to get started with this book. It's, for me, one of her most beautiful books. I also like the Flowers book very much, but as I haven't colored one image by Johanna, I didn't buy it yet. Yeah, because first I have to color something in her books at least. And this hashtag, maybe it will bring me to color something in those books. And I also just saw a very beautiful video by the colorful book Nesta, Rebecca, and she shares some of her techniques to work in this book, and her images in this book is just amazing, really amazing, and I really would like to try some of it out. She did a very beautiful background with distress inks, and I would just like to use the gelatos instead of the distress inks, because you know, I'm just not so good with distress inks. And yeah, so this is my third pick, or the third, is it the third one? No, it's the fourth one. It's the fourth book on my stack of books to get started with. And then another one is this, The Coloring Book of Flowers and Sweet Girls by Dada Mao. And this is also one of those very precious books because it's really hard to get here. I had to order it from Etsy, from Korea. It was very expensive because of the shipping. And that's why I don't like to destroy it. It's really nice. It lies flat completely. So it's Japanese, or is it Chinese or Korea? Those Asian books are really nice and beautiful. This is also a book from my list of shame stack. So it would align with my other coloring goals just perfectly if I would start to color something in this book. And it has so beautiful books. It has so beautiful images, and it's anime style. And yeah, I think I will just copy those images and then practice first to see how I would color it. And yeah, then hopefully tackle it in this book. I would love to get this book finished completely because it's one of my favorites. So then I chose the book The Beautiful Language of Flowers by John Green. It is a Creative Haven book. This would also go along with several of hashtags. And this is also one of my 10 books to color in 2021. So I really would like to add at least one page, or better 2 pages. But I really need to get started with this book, and that's why I take it also into this challenge here. To just increase the pressure a little bit, I would think, but no, it's all fun, and I love those images, and I actually like to color flowers. I find it really relaxing, and just to color something else instead of only portraits or something. I really like the variety, and I like those illustrations here. Very beautiful. So really would like to get started with this book in this year. Then another one is the Sheepy Girls, and this is the 4-in-1 books by Jade Summer, and it is in the grayscale. And in this book is one image that is on my Halloween colored tag list. So I need to complete 11 images to fulfill this tag. And I wanted to do it throughout the year 2021. And therefore, I need to get started with this book, just to add this image for my tag. And this is the image that I chose that I would need to do. And but I'm still debating, because I have this book in line art in a digital edition, and I printed it already on a good quality paper. So I'm debating with myself if I will do it in the book with the grayscale or not. But I really would like to try out the grayscale and see how good you can color on this, you know, rather thin paper, and to check if the grayscale is too dark for me or if it is just fine, because actually I don't like those darker grayscale images, but I really like all the dimension that Jade Summer gives in their images. I mean, just look how perfectly everything is separated from each other. You can perfectly, recognize everything. See what is the background, see what is the foreground. And there is some depth. My gosh, there is depth in the picture. Yeah, so I really would like to try the grayscale from Jade Summer. This is also a new purchase. So I'm almost showing my half of my haul here already. And then I also have a few digital books here, because I just love digital books, because we have a lot of freedom with the pages, and that's what I really like about it. So we have the freedom to choose our own paper. The spine is not disturbing and all those things. This is the Floral Portraits, a light grayscale coloring book by Mayumi Ogihara. And I found Mayumi last year, so quite new to me. I haven't colored anything from her yet, and that's why I really want to get started with her book. Also because I really love to color portraits, as you know, and she has really very stunning, beautiful portraits. I like her style, and I have vision for this page here, so colors in my mind. And so I really need to get started with this book. I love it. And here's a little index for you with all the images included in this book. We have 25 images in this book, so plenty to choose from. I just printed three of my favorites. And then another digital book is the Dark Fantasy by Selena Fanek. And this book is really awesome, stunning. I really like the illustration that she did in this book. It's very detailed and very fantastic. Fantasy themed and fantastic. And it's also a little bit dark and scary and spooky and gothic. And I really love this this atmosphere in my coloring. So I really enjoy just this beautiful book, and I would even say that I almost adore every page in this book. So, which means if I had enough time, I would color them all, almost all. And I really need to get started with this book. It will be hard to decide on one page. I mean, look at this one. It's so beautiful. Another one of my favorites, and this one is also one of my favorites. I'm even thinking about including this for my Halloween color attack for the ghost, maybe, because there's a ghost in the background and I just love this one so much. Is it allowed to exchange pages? I think I can make my own rules for it. It will be okay, but yeah. Dark Fantasy by Selena Fennick. And a gorgeous book. It's really stunning. Stunning and beautiful. And then last but not least is Mystic Art Mirrors. I'm in a fever with her images at the moment. I got both of those books quite recently. If you've watched my PDF haul, then you've seen it. And I have those books in digital form. And yeah, these are 2 books. And I would like just to color one of those images. I can't decide yet if it will be in the Ocean Dreams or in the Into the Wild coloring book. So I really adore this one. And for this one I thought maybe do a color along on the channel. Not sure yet. Because I have some really nice colors in my head with ombre hair and I have ideas, but I don't have time. That's a problem. Yeah, however, I really love this Ocean Dreams book. It would be perfect for May, for Mermaid. Another one of my favorites. And then the Into the Wild is also fantastic. Karen Valentine is coloring a few images from her lately, and she has also a color along on her channel with the owl and maybe I've printed the page. Let's just check. Can find it. Yeah, this page she's having a color along on her channel. I will link it in the info box for you so that you could check it out. It's fantastic. The way that she colors those images is just breathtaking for me. It's very inspiring, I have to say. I really like it, and it just inspires me to also color Mystic Art Mirrors a little bit more again. So, and these were 10 books, 10 pages from 10 books that I would like to start in 2021. If I would succeed, I would share it with you at the end of this year, hopefully. Wish me luck, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself, stay creative, and bye!